Good morning to you, Naledi. This morning I'm actually in Kroonstad. I am outside the Bizzah Makhate Correctional Centre. This is where Dr. Nandipha Magudumana is being detained. You'll remember that she, in her papers, said that she is actually being unlawfully detained here at the facility. I was actually counting the days yesterday to check how many days she has been detained in this facility, and today marks the 55th day that Dr. Nandipha has been detained in this center. You'll remember that in her papers also, where she's saying that she was blindfolded and abducted from Tanzania, but the South African Police Service legal representative actually says to the court last week when we were there that this matter cannot be urgent because Dr. Nandipha was actually in this facility for almost a month, just a day shy of a month that she was detained here. That's when she brought the application to court and said that it is urgent. So today in the High Court in Bloemfontein, of course, the judge will say whether this matter is urgent or not. But as I've said, I'm standing outside this facility where she's being detained. We will hear if she is indeed being unlawfully detained here. Remember also in her papers, she's citing the facility as the fifth respondent in this matter. The other respondents are obviously the Department of Correctional Services as well as the South African Police. She's also citing the investigating officer who is investigating the Thabo Bester escape as one of the respondents in the matter. Also, the Department of Home Affairs is also a respondent, but you remember that the department actually said that it wanted to be part of this application by Dr. Nandipha Magudumana. With that, it's back to you in studio.
Yes, I think just before we let you go there, Kamogelo, just tell us about the arguments of the Correctional Services Minister of Police as well, Bheki Cele, and as well as Home Affairs going into this matter.
Well, the Department of Home Affairs actually explained in court last week that Dr. Magudumana was not abducted in Tanzania. Dr. Magudumana was in fact indicated that she wanted to come back to the country. They also explained the process that was followed for her deportation. Remember that her legal representative, Advocate Katz, said that the deportation was actually a disguised extradition. He said that there wouldn't have been a handing over of Dr. Nandipha to South African authorities if she was being deported. It's only in an extradition that a person is handed over. But the department then explained that in fact it was a deportation because she was given 3 days to exit that country. She has been declared a prohibited immigrant in that country, and therefore she cannot even return to that country. Yeah. So those are some of the things that came out, and those are the issues that they argued in court yesterday. The South African Police, of course, also through the legal representative explained why the police were present in Tanzania when Dr. Nandipha Magudumana was being deported back to South Africa, saying that they were informed by Tanzanian authorities that there is a fugitive from South Africa who was arrested on Tanzanian soil, and therefore that person obviously was Thabo Bester. So they explained that they had to take armed persons or armed officials to go and collect a person who is actually a convicted murderer from Tanzania, and that is the reason why there was police presence in Tanzania. But they further explained that these police officers were not there to arrest Dr. Nandipha Magudumana. They were only to fetch Thabo Bester. Right. It was Dr. Nandipha who actually told authorities that she wanted to come back to the country to her children.